Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to experiment with different colours. Now you'll be familiar with using colour adjustments and obviously filtering, particularly if you've got an Instagram, you know, your mobile phone and so on. Right, so you get the picture of the image village from the K Drive and just simply go to, I think it's adjustments, and there's auto level. So what that will do is that will automatically change the colour. Now, obviously on here it's not very good, but on other other software such as Photoshop, it's generally quite good. I mean, to me that looks like a filter that I would normally choose on Instagram. If you don't like it, obviously go to your history here, step backwards, or just go to edit undo. Look at the other adjustments. We've got black and white. Then take a look at the different adjustments once again. Okay, so the brightness and contrast you can experiment with. Okay, so this is brightness, which would make the picture brighter as we go along. You see it's getting brighter and brighter. And contrast does something a little different. Okay, so I'm going to put that back to 0. So if we watch the contrast, that changes the colour of the picture in a different way. Okay, so as I move that up, you can see that the move it up slightly. You can see that the buildings are kind of changing colour, so it almost adds different depth to it, whether you like that depth or don't like that depth. But that gives it a more rustic feel. Almost looks like a painting, in my opinion. So press OK, put that back to normal. Then we're going to go to curves. So that may change the luminosity of the picture. So we're going to move that up. As you can see, it makes it lighter and lighter. Move it back down to the middle to go back to where we want. And then we've got the red, green, blue. Okay, so that will change, obviously focusing on those colours, the red, green, blue. So make it darker, make it lighter, put it back to the middle. I'm going to cancel that so it doesn't make any changes. And then there's the Hawaiian saturation. So move this up and you can see it changes the colours. It may add more green, but you can see here what it's going to do. Okay, so your saturation of colours. So you may want more blue in the picture, okay, or yellow there. Maybe you want your lightness to be brighter, darker. So you can see that almost adds like a mask over the top of it. So look at that, change that. Like once you've experimented with all of these, I want you to find a way that you can improve the picture. So invert colours. That almost makes it look like it gives it like that old negative effect. Then you've got your levels. Okay, so your level adjustments here. I'm not going to change those. Then you got your sepia tone, which adds like a brownish sort of effect to it, makes it look really old-fashioned. Okay, so experiment with those, become familiar. That is the aim, become familiar.